In 1925, the United States faced a storm so powerful, so unusual, that scientists are still debating it nearly a century later. This was the Tri-State Tornado. On March 18, 1925, the weather across the Midwest seemed ordinary. No advanced forecasts, no radar, no sirens. Then, without warning, a massive tornado touched down in Missouri, and it didn't stop. The tornado tore through Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, traveling more than 350 kilometers, 219 miles. Entire towns were erased. Murfreesboro, Illinois was almost completely destroyed. Schools collapsed. Homes vanished in seconds. Trains were thrown from tracks. Nearly 700 people were killed. More than 2,000 were injured. This remains the deadliest tornado in U.S. history. Most tornadoes last a few minutes, but the Tri-State Tornado remained on the ground for nearly 4 hours. Even today, scientists debate, was it one continuous tornado or a series of tornadoes forming back-to-back? Eyewitnesses reported a giant wedge-shaped funnel moving at extreme speed, sometimes over 100 kilometers per hour, giving people almost no time to escape. Meteorologists now believe the tornado was fueled by a rare atmospheric alignment. Warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico collided with cold, dry air from the north. Above it, strong jet stream winds created intense wind shear. This produced a sustained supercell thunderstorm. In simple terms, the storm never lost its energy. The destruction was total. Over 15,000 homes destroyed. Entire towns had to be rebuilt from scratch. Families lost generations in minutes. America was completely unprepared. There were no early warning systems, no organized emergency response, and little understanding of tornado behavior. In the decades that followed, tornado research increased dramatically. Weather observation networks expanded. Emergency planning improved. Eventually, radar and warning systems were developed. Today, tornado warnings save thousands of lives every year because of lessons learned from disasters like this one. Modern safety rules now include tornado sirens and alerts, storm shelters and safe rooms, weather radar and mobile warnings, public education on tornado safety. These precautions didn't exist in 1925. People had no chance. The Tri-State Tornado wasn't just a storm, it was a reminder that nature doesn't follow our rules, that one rare alignment of forces can change history, and that preparedness is the difference between survival and tragedy. Nearly a century later, its path of destruction still echoes through American history, and its mystery still hasn't fully faded.